What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to some more Pokemon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we managed to make our way to Lavender Town, but also over here to Celadon City. I almost said Celadon Town. Celadon City, to where we could pick up our next team member, this Eevee. Now, in the last episode, we took this Eevee and we fought every trainer on Route 8 between Saffron and Lavender to get it up to level 30 so it would learn Bite. But in this episode, we're going to go ahead and grab the Evolutionary Stone to turn it into its intended evolution. So let's go ahead and do that real quick before we head out to our next objective. So let's go here, and let's grab a Thunderstone with the obscene amount of money we have. Alright, so that is what we're going to be evolving into our Eevee into. So let's go ahead and head down here. Now there is a counter tutor right there, but I don't really need counter at the moment. But however, let's also grab some items while we were here. Let's grab like 6 of these to round it off to 20. Don't really think we'll need the revives, but we'll grab like an extra 3 just to put ourselves at 5. And then Great Balls, we'll go ahead and grab like 20 Great Balls because we're gonna have to catch a Snorlax pretty soon. And hopefully we'll be able to catch it in a Great Ball. Let's go ahead and head out here and head back to Lavender Town to take on our rival and the rest of Lavender Tower, because we have not actually been there yet. So let's go ahead and rush our way back there. Thank God for such easy controls on the Switch, I love it. Run, boy, run! So now that we are going to have a Jolteon on our team, I think it's probably about time we could go ahead and stop using Dugtrio, because I don't really need it. I just kind of needed it for the poison types, but I don't think I really need it much here now. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll through here now. Our rival is going to be the first thing we fight here, but before we fight him, let's go ahead and take the Thunderstone that we just bought and evolve our Eevee. What? Eevee is evolving? Yes, it is. Excuse me. And there we have it. Congratulations, your Eevee evolved into Jolteon. Oh. I didn't actually know it was going to happen. Alright, we're not going to take Double Kick because we don't need it. Now that it's a Jolteon, we can go ahead and teach it Shockwave so that it has a stab move. I knew Jolteon learned Double Kick at... we do not need Quick Attack now because of how fast Jolteon is, so we can go ahead and take that away. I knew it learned Double Kick at 30, but I didn't think it would learn it upon evolving. But hey, you know what? That works. Alright. So now our rival should be just a complete pushover with his flying types. And I think he has a Gyarados starting in this battle. So that's going to be just even more of a pushover. Pidgeotto! Oh yeah. Let's go Shockwave. This should be an Oko. Yep. Alright. Yeah, Jolteon's going to be an absolutely massive powerhouse in this game. Gyarados, yep. Now, I don't think he would have it yet, or have Earthquake on it yet, but it's not really going to matter because Jolteon outspeeds Gyarados probably every single time. So, what am I talking about? Probably. It will outspeed it every single time. Yeah, get out of here. Quadruple super effective stab move? Yeah, no, you're not living that, buddy. I'm sorry. Execute. Now, we will switch for that. Because we don't really have anything that's going to do that, take that out except for Primeape. So let's go ahead and grab this. Aerial Ace. Ooh, it survived. That's kind of surprising, actually. Ooh, that's no fun. I don't think that's stab yet, so that's not going to do as much as he wants it to. Goodbye. 483. Kadabra. Now this is the reason that I wanted to level Eevee up to 30 before I evolved it, so that Jolteon learned Bite, because Bite in this game is a special move because all dark moves are special moves, and on Jolteon especially, it's going to be really good. And I got the crit, let's go. 31. Alright. Now we got the Charmeleon. Fighting resist. Actually, no, it's neutral, so we'll go ahead and just send, we'll send Primate back out against it. I think this is about the time where I'm going to stop using Dugtrio as like an actual party member, just kind of have it for cut, which I don't think I need for very much. Oh, okay, don't burn me. Okay, nah, you're good. Get out. Oh, I got the crit too, let's go. Didn't need it, but I'll take it. You need to hit on what? You stinker. I took it easy on you. Sure you did. Sure you did. How's your Pokédex coming along? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet they aren't here. Any left? Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Bro, you're so fucking... Ugh. How are you gonna sit here and be like, I have a lot to accomplish when I just absolutely dumped on you? Like, what the heck? Let's go ahead and heal up Primate. Now, I don't have the Self Scope yet, but it's not gonna matter that much. We'll just get to the, we'll go ahead and get to the top since we're here, and then we'll come back with the Self Scope afterwards. Go ahead and battle all these trainers. Agua, agua. Bruh. Are you okay there? Ghastly. Now, Ivysaur is not going to have a lot that he can really do against these, so I'm probably just going to toss on a Leech Seed, and then just spam Razor Leaf until it's dead. Spiked. Well, I'm glad you use it against Leech Seed and not Razor Leaf. Not like it matters that much, but... Okay, well that did more than I anticipated it doing. Oh, confusion. How I hate thee. Do me a favor, Ivysaur. Just smack it and kill it, please. I do not really want to sit here and be dealing with this. Thank you. I did not want to sit there and deal with being confused for the next 4 turns. Wow, I'm saved. That wasn't my intention, but alright. I wish you could run inside this building, I really do. But unfortunately you cannot. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and take out these 2 right here. Be gone, malevolent spirit. Patricia. Yeah, nothing ghastly. Alright. I don't think Leech Seed's gonna be necessary. Razor Leaf did more than I expected, so... Yeah, it does more than half, so that's all I care about. Curse. Did it just... Did it literally just... Oh god, the nail straight to the head. Ugh. I don't even think the curse is gonna damage me because it was our only Pokemon. Level 32, let's go. I think Ivysaur is going to evolve. It's either 32 or 34, it's one of the 2. It's 32. Let's go. We got 2 evolutions this video. Oh yeah, big boy Venusaur. Let's go. Oh yeah. Congratulations, your Ivysaur evolved into Venusaur. And he doesn't learn anything while leveling up, which is fine. Can toss Primate up front. Because even though it's got fighting moves, it still has Aerial Ace, which means it can still damage these guys. Carly. If only Scrappy was an ability in this generation, but unfortunately that... Oh, physically frail, that's right. If only Scrappy was a thing in this generation, but it's not, unfortunately. That didn't come about until Gen 4, which would have been really nice to have. But if you're unaware, Scrappy is an ability that lets normal and fighting type Pokemon hit ghosts, which would be lovely in this generation, but be cursed with me. Qua. Nah, I'm good. I'll pass on that one. Ghastly. Yeah, you're super physically frail, so this should just take you out. Bop. Yep. Now the other funny thing is, Doug Trio wouldn't even be useful here because all of these guys have Levitate, which just makes them completely immune to ground moves. So, this is where Bite Jolteon comes in. High special attack, dark move, absolutely destroyed. I actually learned about using Bite on Jolteon the first time I ever played through XD Gale of Darkness, because I played through the entire game not knowing about the non-physical special split. I didn't learn about it until I was in the post-game trying to get the Lucky Egg when I used a +6 attack Outrage on a Wobbuffet trying to kill it, and it took like no damage and O-code my Salamence in return. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, something is wrong with this game. I thought it was a glitch until I looked it up to go, hey, by the way, all dragon moves are special in Generation 3, including Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. So I was like, oh, well that's nice. And then immediately the next thing they said was, oh, make sure you keep Bite on your Jolteon because that's a special move on a high special attack Pokemon, so make sure you do that. And I was like, well, I got rid of Bite a long time ago, so unfortunately that's not gonna happen. Oh god! It's a ghost. The ghost cannot be ID'd. Well, we're just gonna run from it. In fact, I honestly forgot about running into that, so we're just gonna repel while we're in here. Just so we don't have to stare at it a bunch. Found an awakening. Alright, is there a trainer up top, or is there not? No, there's not. Alright, so let's battle this guy. Ghost! No! Qua! What you doing, bud? I swear this camera keeps moving. Ghastly! Yeah, I'm not expecting them to have anything other than Ghastlies in here. Goodbye. Jolteon getting Shockwave is perfectly fine, but getting Thunderbolt might be a little bit annoying later on. I'm either going to have to play the slots to get it, or spend $80,000 to be able to buy it. You shall join us. I don't think so. But one way or another, I'll get it. It'll just be a process. But I'm actually pretty good at the slots in this game, not going to lie. I took about 4 hours one day in my Fire Red cartridge and just played the slots over and over and over until I managed to get both Flamethrower and Thunderbolt from the, not Flamethrower, but Thunderbolt and Ice Beam from them. So this is not a trainer. Come, child, I have purified this space. You can rest here. Hey, we're fully healed. Alright, 1 cleanse tag. Alright, since this guy, okay, alright, let's go battle this guy first, just because he's up here. Give me your all. My all is too much for you, so I'll give you half. How about that? Tammy sends out a Haunter. Okay. Wasn't expecting anybody to have anything but Ghastlies in here, but let's see if it's an Oko still. Yep. Still, I mean, granted, I'm still 8 levels higher, so I mean, I'm not that surprised. You guys, drop a comment down below and let me know what your favorite Gen 1 EV evolution is. Mine is obviously Jolteon, because it's not the, I don't think it's the most well suited. I think Vaporeon does rank a little bit higher as far as usefulness in this game, but Jolteon is just my personal favorite, at least for Gen 1. So drop a comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite for Generation 1 and which one you like to use the most. 32. Now, while I could switch to Venusaur to keep attacking, actually no, I can probably do it because of that high special attack. Alright. What did its special attack jump to when it evolved? 77? Okay. 81 physical attack on you and 90 special attack on you. Yeah, no wonder Bite is OHKOing everything. Alright, let's grab this item after battling this guy. Urgh, oof. Alright, well. Ghastly. Now, as a Venusaur, now it did double, like, half its health as an Ivysaur. Let's see if a Venusaur one-shots it. Yep. Oh, I got the crit. I don't know if it would have one-shot it without the crit, but guess we'll have to test that in another battle. 100 HP exactly at level 32 is kind of cool, though. Alright. Let's grab this item. Rare candy. Oh, a nugget. Okay. Even more money to go towards the Thunderbolt and Ice Beam funds. Alright. There falls effect wore off. Well, that's kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and just use another one. Ah, yes, give me all the trainers to fight. Alright, this is the last floor, so we won't be able to go any higher than this one. So what we'll do after this one is go dig down. Oh, hello there. Give me blood. Okay. That's, that's a little dark for a Pokemon game there, Nintendo. Not Nintendo, but Game Freak. It's a bit dark for a Pokemon game. So let's do another test. Let's see if it OHKOs it. It doesn't. It's very close, though. Spite. Alright. Kind of annoying, but alright. And gone. Ghastly. You have Ghastly Haunter or just triple Ghastly? Probably just triple Ghastly if I had to guess. Give me the crit. Not the crit, okay. Well, that's kind of bad. Okay, that's only going to do 32 damage. Actually, no, it's going to do 22 damage. My fault. It's based on his level, not mine. All these set damage level moves is... Like, it's nice, but kind of annoying at the same time. You are a triple Ghastly person. Okay. Okay. Another 22 damage. And goodbye. Good riddance. Get out. So if anybody's wondering why I came here before going in the Silph Co, it's just because I was here already, and I didn't want to go all the way over there, get the stuff, come all the way back, and then do that whole thing. So I was here, I may as well go ahead and knock them all out. That way when I come back with the Silph Scope, I can just be like, oh, bypass everything and get the ghost. Alright, Jennifer, what do you got? A single Ghastly, alright. And it's not even like stupidly overloaded. Critical hit. Ah, almost O-coded. That thing is on 1 HP. Alright, please hit. Get through the confusion. Ah, come on. Use Curse. Nice shade. Alright, oh, 24 damage. We're down to exactly 62. Oh, snapped out of confusion on the next turn. Let's go. And goodbye. You are destroyed. Key. That's not how you spell key, but alright. What you doing, buddy? So now that we made it to Lavender Town, we actually do need to go and nickname all of our Pokemon because the name reader is here. Maybe we'll do that once we're finished here. Because by the time I get done with this battle and go do that, probably be about the time to end the episode. Amelia, with your single Ghastly. Alright, there we go. Alright. If I get into the encounter with the ghost just to show it for fun, can I run from the battle? I think I can. Or does it force me to faint? I think I can run from the battle. Being a soldier. Something fell out. Alright, let's toss Tilton back in front. Now, I think there is an item over here, yeah. I think this is the rare candy. Yeah, it is. Alright, I think I can flee from this battle, but we'll just show it off just for fun. Be gone, intruders. Level 30. It actually sounds like the Marowak, funny enough. So I think we can just run. Yeah, we can run. Okay. So, and it's going to push us back a little bit. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and use Jolteon to dig our way out. And that is just free escape rope right there. So let's go heal up our team real quick. Then we're going to go give them nicknames. So I said in a previous episode that I'm going to nickname all of my Pokemon after characters or creatures from the Avatar: The Last Airbender show. Now, I've thought about the ones I'm going to name from for these three. So let's go do that real quick. I believe it's this house? It's one of these two houses. Yeah, it's this guy. Alright. Hello, I am the official narrator. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yep. So, do Venusaur first, because we had him first. Now, Venusaur being a huge Pokemon, reminds me of one particular creature from the Avatar universe. So we're gonna nickname him Appa, as in Aang's bison from the show. Unfortunate for you. Now, we're going to do Primeape next. Now, Primeape I had thought of a pretty good nickname, and I think it fits it quite well. So we're gonna nickname him after Aang's childhood friend, Boomy. Because Boomy is a crazy fighter. I had Rock Tomb on this guy for a while. Plus, Boomy's hair around the back of his head kind of looks like the hair on Primeape, so we're just gonna go with that. Now we're gonna do Jolteon. Now this one was a bit tricky. I have a name for it, but it doesn't make it kind of makes a lot of sense. There's a super fast creature in the show that June rides around on. I don't know if it is a girl in the show, but I have a boy Jolteon, but I don't really care. So I'm gonna name it Nyla. Nyla the Jolteon. It's actually the huge, I think it's called the Shearshoe that she rides around on, and she named it Nyla, so we're gonna name it Nyla. Now what I think we'll do before we end the episode, we'll just run our, actually, can we get to the, I don't think we can get to it just yet. We're gonna check up here real quick. I don't think you give me it. Do you give me something or not? Pokemon's Asher Store and Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM, I don't need it anymore. TM27, is that return? Okay. Alright. I don't think you can see anything looking out these. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. It's Pokemon Tower. Alright. Let's see what the binoculars have to... This is man fishing. Now, I think you have to get past the Snorlax to get to the fishing guru's house. I could be wrong. Oh, but there is trainers here, so I may as well... You know what? Let's go ahead and take advantage of this real quick before we head back to Celadon. Actually, we might be able to get the good rod before we continue on Goldeen. Alright, Nyla, Shockwave. Because if we can get the good rod here, then we can actually get our next team member ahead of time. Poliwag. What you doing, little mini one? And destroyed. Yeah, this thing's special attack shot up a lot when it evolved. So, Goldeen, alright. Luckily for Shockwave, it can never miss, regardless of evasive raising moves, which is what I love about it. Shockwave is probably a move I'll always keep on Jolteon, even if I get, like, Thunderbolt. I wanted to fight. Look at me! Be patient, fishing is a waiting game. You got that right, it is. I love fishing IRL, and it's definitely a waiting game. Chip. Is that Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents? Fun fact, if you didn't know about it, Chip Skylark is voiced by Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, which is really cool. Although I think he hates that song, though. And goodbye. Alright. That one got away. Yep. There's nothing at the end there, yeah. Oh, he looked away as I got next to him. The fishing fool versus the versus Pokemon kid. I like how I didn't even look at him. I kept facing away from him as I got into a battle with him. Hank. Is this Hank Hill from King of the Hill? Does he sell propane and propane accessories? This might just be the episode of references. Yeah, 93 special attack at level 33 is crazy. That's actually insane. Then again, Primeape is also at like 90 physical attack. So let's go and switch them. Alright, we got one or two. We got a couple more trainers we can take out. Yeah, if we can get our good rod, we can actually go back to Vermilion, maybe in the next episode, and try to fish up our next intended team member. And if so, that'd be really good. Alright. let's just go ahead and I think we can probably OHKO this guy's entire team with Karate Chop, hopefully. Because Boomy is that guy. Is this thing pure water or is it water ice? I think it's pure water. Let's test it. It's pure water. And it survived, but it made the mistake of using withdrawal. Goodbye. So I might take away focus energy here for Brick Break, the TM that I have, because I'm not using it as often as I wanted, as that I thought I would be. Like, I can keep Karate Chop just for like a weaker move for the time being until he gets Cross Chop, but I might go ahead and teach him Brick Break, because I'm not using the focus energy Karate Chop strategy as much as I thought I would. So, yeah, plus this move still has the heightened chance of a critical hit. So I think after this battle, I'm going to go ahead and teach him Brick Break. That way, when something that's a higher physically defensive move comes in, or physically defensive mon comes in, I can just smack him. 75 base power, yeah, that's going to be a significant upgrade. Go ahead and take away focus energy. I thought I'd be using it more often, but when you're really over-leveled compared to what you're fighting, it's not really working that well. Return would be really strong at this point in the game, but I don't really have a Pokemon I want to teach. Oh, we can't get to it until we get it. Oh, that's great. Alright, so it won't be next episode when we get our next team member, but it'll probably be the one after that. Alright, let's go ahead and take these guys out real quick. Oh, that's fun. Boomy and Nyla. Alright, let's go ahead and Brick Break you and Shockwave you. This should be a double OHKO, hopefully. Alright, one's down. Bop. Oh, it didn't OHKO it, okay. And I got poisoned to boot. Alright, well. Double kick. That's not gonna do that much damage. Oh, he crit me. How dare you? You can't crit. He double crit me on double kick. Wow. What are the odds of that? Wow, that's insane. You know, this... Oh, actually... well. If I get double poison, that's gonna be insane. Okay, I didn't. I was about to say, that's gonna be crazy if I get double poison. So some things you have to keep in mind. Even though Bite is considered a special move in this game... Oh, did I use my last antidote? Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, well. Do I have a berry that can... I don't have a Pecha Berry. I have a Chesto and Citrus. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with the little glitchy effect all the way back to Lavender Town. Sorry about this, guys. I thought I had one more antidote on me, but unfortunately I don't. Alright, come on. Alright. Luckily the Pokemon Center is pretty close right here. Route 12. Hey, 12 is my lucky number, so... Alright. Let's go in here and heal up real quick. I'll take your Pokemon for just a few seconds. Alright, thank you for your waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. So I think real quick what we're just going to do is we're just going to head over to Celadon City because that's where we're going to be doing our next episode. So let's just stroll our happy butts over here real quick. Ain't got to worry about trainers because we took them all out. We even took out one of them twice. Alright, let's roll. I've always wondered what's the purpose of the blue and red lines in these tunnels. Like, just, I guess, to call back to red and blue? I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if that's what it was, but... Anyway, Celadon City, we have arrived. So, with that, I think we're going to end the episode here. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Eevee evolution for this game is. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode.